Today's video, we're going to review this item together to see if it's good and worth buying. Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Miss May on my channel. I do a variety of lifestyle videos, haul videos, and food review videos from Costco and Trader Joe's in a lot of different places. In today's video is going to be a food review video from Costco. Ta-da! Another Asian food item from Costco. I'm so excited. Costco keeps surprising me with more and more Asian food items to try. More and more ramen noodles. So I'm so excited to try this out. This one is called Kin style medium cut noodles with KinjaBang sauce. This is also plant-based, and I picked up this item because it says it's air-dried and never fried. Our noodles are 100% plant-based with no preservatives. Because a lot of times when I buy those Asian cup noodles, instant ramen noodles, there are a lot of preservatives, and sometimes the noodles are fried. That's why it tastes so good and so easy to make them or re-cook them, but they're definitely not healthy. So this one, it caught my eye because there is no preservatives, it's not fried, and it's previously air dried. And it says it only takes about 3 to 4 minutes to cook, so I'm very excited. In today's video, we're going to review this item together to see if it's good and worth buying. Before we start, don't forget to check your subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, ring the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload new videos in the future. I guess you don't actually have to cook this item because it sounds very simple to cook it. I think I do want to caution you that although this item is not too high in calorie, it's only 350 calories per serving, and it only contains 4.5 grams of fat. It sounds like on the macronutrient level, it sounds pretty okay, but I do want to caution you that the sodium content in this item is super high. It's 1,310 milligrams of sodium, which is like more than half of the sodium intake for like a normal sized adult. So on that note, since the sauce is actually on the side, what you could do is not to put the entire sauce packet into the noodle, maybe just add half. So if the entire sauce packet is 1,300 milligrams, maybe add half. That would be like 700 milligrams. And I think that's acceptable for one meal because you want to, you know, eat some sodium if you work out and stuff. So definitely want to caution you, although this item is not fried, it doesn't contain a lot of fat and stuff, it does contain quite a bit of sodium in the packet. Oh, here we go. Here's the way to open it, and I still can't get out the noodle, interestingly. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking. So there's 6 trays of these things right here. Each pack is 100 grams, so this is how big a packet. I think it's actually legit size for me. And also, you're not just gonna eat noodles for your meal, you're probably gonna eat some vegetables or meat or protein on the side. So just saying, this is what the size looks like. Noodle. Oh, this is what it looks like. Package, it's plastic sealed. There's like a little film right here, so you know that it's pretty sealed. And also it has this package and the cooking instructions individually. So if you want to go on a trip or anything, you can actually bring it, and you don't have to bring the whole tray to remember what this is about. This is what the tray looks like. So supposedly you should fill this with water, open the lid, and then you can close the lid, and here's a little bit of drainage, like little hole right here, so you can drain the water out of this tray after you cook it in the microwave. So first impression, the design is very easy to use. Well, I haven't used it yet, but it seems like pretty intuitive because every time you see like a little bit of hole to, you know that you're gonna drain the water. Inside of this tray, we have 2 sauce packs and a noodle pack. Of course, the vegetable is dried vegetable because this food item is not in the frozen aisle, it's not in the fridge aisle, so the vegetable is probably just like onion, like a little bit of seasoning. And there is the KinjaBang sauce. It's a relatively small package, but just remember it's 1,300 milligrams of sodium. So this is definitely a lot of sodium. I would just put half for today's review because the noodle package is actually not too big. I know this is dried. After it's soaked into the water, it's probably gonna be a little bit better. Put the noodles inside of this tray, fill in the water, and put into the microwave for 3 to 4 minutes. Noodles in the bag. there's a little line right here. So we're gonna fill in some water towards this line and we're going to put it into the microwave. So now we're gonna put this in. It says 3 to 4 minutes. I was thinking maybe 3.5 minutes for now. Just saying. Okay, we're gonna put this in. Okay, hopefully it's alright. So 3.5 minutes are over. I know it's still going on. It sounds like it's still going on, but there's a little fan inside. When it gets really hot, my microwave just go so it can cool down a little bit. But let's see. We're going to let it sit for a little bit just so that it can be thoroughly cooked, and then we're gonna drain the water. Alright, so this is the noodle. Let's just test it out to make sure it's all cooked. So I'm just gonna stir a little bit to make sure it's all softened and cooked in the water before we drain the water, just to give it a little bit of more love here. So seal it. Maybe let it sit for like 30 seconds just to make sure the steam can get the noodles all cooked, nice and cooked for 30 seconds. Drain this. Now it's time. We're gonna add some sauce package. Oh, you know what? I forgot to add the vegetables, the dry vegetables. It's gonna be a I forgot to add this. Interesting. It doesn't say when to add the veg. Okay, so it doesn't tell me when to add the vegetable pack. I think the vegetable pack is supposed to be added before I drain it because it's actually dry vegetables. Okay, epic fail. So we're gonna add a little bit of more hot water in this, but I just want to prove that it's not me. Like right here on the cooking instructions, it only says remove the vegetables and then add these contents into the microwave. So I'm supposed to microwave right here. Well, it didn't say add vegetable and the noodle. It says add these contents. Man, we're gonna do it again a little bit more. So we're gonna add a little bit of water. We'll be back. Alright, so we're here. We're going to this time stir a little bit more. Make sure it's all soft. All the vegetables are in now. Okay, my noodles are not too soggy because a good thing I didn't microwave for 4 minutes. So I just microwave for another 30 seconds. Hey, I'm draining my vegetable. Do you guys see this? A little bit of vegetable come out. Oh no. It's okay. It's just some onions. By the way, if you don't like green onions, don't use the vegetable pack. The vegetable pack has mushrooms and green onions. So I know, personally, I know a lot of people, they don't like green onions and they don't like mushrooms. So if you don't like these ingredients, you don't have to add the vegetable. So now this is ready. It's time to add the sauce pack. Just add half for now because I'm a little bit more worried about the sodium intake. Stir it. Whew. Honestly, the sauce pack smells really, really salty because it's a soy sauce based. So I think just by adding a third of the sauce pack or 50% of the sauce pack, it's going to make it work. Look, it looks like it has a lot of flavor already, and I only put 30% of the sauce pack, between 30% to 50%. So yeah, look at this. It actually looks pretty legit, and it smells like a soy sauce based type of item. It kind of smells salty, so I'm so glad I didn't put the entire sauce pack in there. So yeah, this is what it looks like, and now let's do the taste test. Alrighty, it's time to do our taste test. It smells pretty good, and the process of making this is so easy. I don't need any equipment. I don't need a stove. I don't need to heat up any water. I don't need to even wash the dishes because it comes with this tray that, you know, as long as you have water, microwave, you can make it anywhere. So this is probably perfect for work lunch. You can bring this thing, bring this item to work, and you know, you can just cook it in the kitchen at work. So this is what it looks like. All right, so now it's time to do the taste test. Let's try this out. Whew. I'm kind of glad that I actually microwaved it twice, because the first time I only microwaved it for 3.5 minutes, And I feel like my microwave is not as powerful as, you know, some other microwaves. So still now it feels like still a little bit hard, but it's fully cooked because I later microwave for another 30 seconds. So in the future, I'll probably microwave for 4 minutes to 4.5 minutes, just because my microwave is not very powerful. And the sauce itself is really salty. It's soy sauce based. The flavor is good, but I highly recommend you not to put the whole packet in there because I put like maybe 35% and it's already pretty salty. So definitely don't put the entire sauce because you can always add more, but if you add too much, it's gonna become way too salty. Another thing I want to say is that from the vegetable pack, I can taste the green onion, I can taste the mushroom, and I know not a lot of people love onions and mushrooms, so if you don't like green onions, if you don't like mushrooms, definitely don't put the vegetable pack because it has a very strong mushroom taste or mushroom scent. I know it may bother a lot of people, but for me, I personally really like mushrooms, so it's actually pretty good for me. Alright, so after making this together with you guys and do the taste test, I think I'm ready to give you my honest review. First thing, convenience, 10 out of 10. Very, very convenient, and it provides everything you need. And of course, ideally, you will put some vegetables on the side and protein on the side. But just for the noodles, it actually tasted pretty good. And the noodles are pretty long. It's not one of those that like break apart easily. It actually has pretty good texture. Flavor wise, I would give it a 7. I do want to say that it's quite salty, and this is more of like a soy sauce based flavor, so this may not be for everyone just because some people like a little bit spicy flavor, some people may not like super, you know, soy sauce based flavor or super salty. So please don't put the entire package, just put 30%. If you feel like you need a little bit more, put like 50%, and then if you feel a little bit more, just gradually add the packets. I wish that they put it on the package so that you know that, like, you know, be mindful of how much sodium you put in your food, and it actually tastes pretty salty, so I definitely can't take it if you put the entire packet. Depends on like if you like this soy sauce flavor. Personally, I think it's okay. It's not bad at all. The texture is actually really good, and the soy sauce, it's like, you know, pretty traditional flavor. Okay, lastly, about the vegetable pack, it contains green onions and dried mushrooms. So if your mushroom is not your favorite, don't put the mushroom in there, but you can still cook the noodles and put whatever flavor you want on the side. I highly recommend you to eat it with tofu or Chinese barbecue pork, or maybe some slices of like other types of protein, meat or protein, and also put some vegetables on the side. Maybe steam some broccoli on the side, or you can put some bok choy on the side. Overall, I think it's pretty good. I would give it a 7.5 for this item. It's definitely a really good item to try considering it's not fried food, and if you don't put the whole package, it's actually pretty healthy, although you're eating a lot of carbs, but I understand a lot of times we need carbs in your food. So yeah, that's it for today's review. I hope this review can be helpful to you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm, and if you have tried this item yourself, please comment down below if you like it. What do you think of this? So I know like some people may not like the mushroom flavor, some people may not like the green onion, some people may love the soy flavor. So comment down below so more people can gain insights before their purchase. Alrighty, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the notification bell so that you won't miss out any future review videos like this. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Happy eating!